Thursday and welcome back to a new vlog. I'm London if you're new, and welcome to my channel. You guys, today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm styling some of the items that I got from Goodwill in the thrift store last week. I'm really excited about this video because I'm going to be DIYing one of the vases and the bowl that I got. I wasn't too happy about the colors and the style of the vase and the bowl, but you guys, the DIY project makes it like night and day. I feel like my little projects can go inside of Home Goods, TJ Maxx, all of the stores, okay? Because they almost look identical. My kids told me I could actually sell these things, okay? So anyways, I'm very excited to share them because I just feel like sharing, sometimes, like Maya said, my daughter told me, people walk by these kinds of bows and things like that because of the color. They don't see past the color. They just look at it and say, oh, that's not my style, or it's not my color, without thinking about, oh, I can just paint it and change it up or do something different with it to make it my style. You guys, home decor is very expensive, especially vases, these heavy bowls that look like concrete, clay pots, vintage pots. All of those things are very expensive, but we all love them and kind of want them in our homes. But I'm the type of girl, I would rather save a coin and try and DIY some things. Now, I do want to, if I see it, I will buy it. But I'm a girl who loves to DIY, do some arts and crafts. Like arts and crafts was like my favorite subject in school, but it just makes me happy to see the end result. So for this video, you guys will see the end result of two of the things that I got last week that I thrifted. So I'll show you some things, what I thrifted and how I styled it. And I'm very happy about how they turned out. I actually did the painting the other day for the vases and for the vase and the bowl. So I'll just insert the clip after this one. Also, I'll show you guys how, what I did upstairs in my bathroom. My daughters and I, we've just been so into like vintage, what is it called, you guys? I don't even know what to call it. I know it's like vintage, that old soft girl era, just all of the cute, dainty glass vintage things that you would have seen back in the day, maybe in the early 80s or 70s, things like that, heavy pieces of glass, and just all of the things that were like great quality, pretty, and a lot of details. So I'll show you guys that in this vlog as well, but I don't want to drag it out too long, the intro, because there are a few things that I want to do. I think that's it. Yeah, we do have we've had some cloudy days this past week. It hasn't been snowing, although this morning it was like snow flurries coming down. Nothing that's stick or anything like that. However, we did have some little flurries. Where my husband is today, it was actually snowing, and that is in Georgia. So that was kind of cool. But other than that, it's just been really gloomy and a little bit rainy on and off. But the weather is still cold and it's cozy weather outside. So while we're in here, we're gonna have fun and play around with some thrifted items.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. Of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. try to keep an open mind, hiding it by myself. No guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me. Leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wanna know, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars about to let us know how to go? Whoa. I kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it. And you always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Don't you get it? No.
So remember when I told you guys that I wanted to style the shelf in my bedroom with more books? So I brought the books that we got last week upstairs. They're all here on the floor. So I just want to kind of style them on the shelf, fill the shelf in a little more, add more books, and see how that looks. So that's what we're going to do first. I hope you guys could see me. Maybe I need to get my tripod. And this is how the shelf look right now. This is before I add more books here. I'm just gonna play around with it. I did find a little inspo picture that I could show you guys. I'm on Pinterest to get some inspiration, and this is what I found. So I'm going to try and see if I can come close to this. But this is what I mean by adding more books to the shelf, filling it in a little more. This is kind of like the idea that I have in mind. So we're going to do our best to kind of style it and just add some more character here. And look at our little plant, you guys. Remember this plant they were going to throw away at Lowe's, and the lady ended up giving it to me because they were going to throw it away? Well, she's thriving and doing really, really good. So, but anyways, let's grab us some books. Okay, you see these colors? Remember when I was mentioning how all of the different colors together just goes really nice? I always look for books that has like the color palettes that I'm looking for. In my house is technically a lot of creams and beiges and browns, and so those are the color books that I tend to like look around for. And when I'm looking at that, I'm looking for the spine and also some of the books, because the book covers too, because sometimes I may not want to stand them upright. I might want to lay them down, lean them on something, or even turn them this way so that the pages are exposed. But for today, I think I'm just going to add them just like this so we could see the actual spines. I think that looks good. And I like how that is leaning instead of just standing up. So we can do some leaning, some standing up. All right, and then I'm going to add some more down in this area here, because right here is kind of looking a little, it doesn't feel full. So I want to switch that up a little bit, add some more depth, and warm it up just a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to probably do this.
What I always wanted, I could never have it. Gone before I grabbed it, over before it started. No, I could never have it. What I always dreamed of, I could always see us, shadows in the distance, watching from the fences. But I could never have it. Now the space between us laughs at all our hopes and dreams was. I have fallen from my beliefs. My time stands still while you're dancing in the darkness. You think we should go our separate ways, but I think you're worth the wait, worth the wait, worth the wait, worth the wait, worth the wait. I think you're worth the wait. What I never wanted always seems to happen. It's not the way we planned it, nothing like a picture, but we can still repaint it. I could find someone new, easier to run to, but they could never be you. I will always be here, no matter what we go through. Time stands still while you're dancing in the darkness. You think we should go our separate ways, but I think you're the way. We vowed we'd be together, come whatever, come what may. And though we're growing old, keep me warm until love calls you home. Worth the wait, worth the wait, worth the wait. I think you're worth the wait. Ooh, worth the wait, worth the wait. I think you're worth the wait.
So this turned out so good. It did what I wanted it to do. It is so nice, you guys. I feel like the books just added exactly what it needed. It was the exact vision that I wanted, and I feel like it's perfect, you guys. It did take me some time to figure out what I wanted to do with these shelves. I knew I wanted shelves in this area, but it took time to actually style to get to this point because I don't know. Sometimes it just takes time. So I finally got it how I like, and I'm happy with it over here. So yes, I feel like in this little area, I think all we're missing is like some curtains, and I need to still replace the pictures that are in here because I don't know if you guys remember when we got the frames, I was supposed to print some pictures to go in here of my husband and I have not done that yet. So that's going to be on my things to do list. So here's one of the vases that I thrifted last week. And I was going back and forth on if I should paint it or just keep it black, but I decided to just keep this one black. This is like a metal, and then it has like a, textured type of look to it. So I think it would look really nice on this dresser here. This was also thrifted from the Goodwill maybe 2 years ago now. I was in the process of replacing the knobs, but just like the other dresser in my room, I kind of like stopped working on it. But it is painted. I just have to complete the look by adding some knobs. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and style this right here on this little dresser along with some books. Okay, so these are the rice stems, you guys. I got these from Walmart. I've had a bunch of them from fall time when I styled them in my glass vase, but I picked up a few more because I had a couple more vases this go around. So I wanted to show you how they look so much nicer when you open them up. I started to do that here with this one a little bit. I just pull them apart. I was doing that with the others on the table over there, but I just kind of bend them back, kind of like have them curve a little bit so they have more of a, you know, a nice flow to it, and they're not just jumbled together like these. So I don't know if you could tell the difference between this one here, the ones that I've opened up already, or these here. And I feel like these are really good stems to like use in some vases because they're green, they're airy, they kind of go with everything, and they're very affordable. I think this was like $6 and some cents at Walmart, and you get three stems. So I don't know if I want to take them off the little tie that they have here, because I could just leave them together like that, or you can pull them apart, but I just might keep them tied together for this one. Books, and here's more thrifted books. And here's that bowl that I thrifted last week. As this bowl was $4.99. Thrifted, it was orange and red. You guys seen it in the beginning of the video, but this is how it turned out. And the paint that I used was from Walmart, 58 cents for the paints that I got. No special paint is needed. And I did like a little textured dab with the wet paper towel, and it just gives it such a really nice textured look, and I love how it turned out. So we're gonna style this right here as well, like that. And I think this looks really nice. Been having this little glass box for a while, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do with it, but it didn't really look right. So I just kind of been having it lingering. So let's see if it'll look right here. Alright, you guys, so before I go downstairs to show you guys the last vase, I want to show you guys what I've done to my bathroom on my side of the sink. It's more like a feminine glam vanity type style. It's soft, it's timeless, and I feel like it's just so girly, and I love it. So my daughters and I, we've all been thrifting these glass jars, glass bowls, and all kinds of glass things that are from, you know, back in the day, you guys. And I'm going to show you guys how I styled my bathroom. The girls also have like little vanities in their rooms, but I really don't have space for a vanity in my room, and I don't want to take anything out to place one in here. The only other place I would think about putting it is in my closet room over there, but that would mean I would have to find something to do with the clothes rack that I have. So I don't want to do any of that right now, but I did find a nice little cozy spot to do this vintage glam vanity. All right, guys, so here it is. It just gives like such a romantic, feminine, vintage vibe, you guys. I found all of these things from the Goodwill at the other thrift store that we found, and I just put everything together. Even this lamp, you guys, I found from Goodwill the other day, and it was only $8.99, but it looks so good, you guys. We have some glass trays, some glass bowls for like the makeup. This is like my makeup that I typically would go to. This is a little flower vase. It's so dainty. I do want to put like some cute little baby breath in there, but for now I just added this little stem there with the little flower buds on it. I have this little glass, I don't know what you would call it, jar, and I just put some lip gloss there. Added a few of my perfumes on the tray. Also in this back vase here, I've added my makeup brushes in there. And in this tray is just a few more lippies, bracelets, just jewelry, more lip gloss, and my little spoolies. And then I've added this little candle holder there. And over here, there's another little tray here. I don't know if that was like an old vintage ashtray, but I'm using it as a candle holder, you guys. It's such a moody, romantic vibe here. And last week, I know I mentioned to you guys how this side was a mess. I had all of my everyday things, or just things I go to weekly or whenever I use them. But I showed you guys this this little rolling tray thing here. So I've added that under the little countertop there. And this is technically a vanity. So, because you have an area where you could put like a nice chair. I've added this bar stool here, you guys. But here is, you know, where I just stored some of the other things that I kind of, you know, go to every day. So, you guys, this was so cool that I could just roll that under there. When I need it, I can just pull it out. But you guys, it's so nice. I love this. So, at first, my plan was to hang this picture up here on this side. But I think I'm just going to go and hang it here, because Maya just showed me something that she found today, and I think I want to add that there instead. I think it would look so nice. So we can go ahead and hang this up now to kind of add to the look over here. Also, I found this little canister from the Goodwill as well. I was thinking about adding maybe some bars of soap, or maybe like some Epsom salt or something in there, just to have that as, you know, some decorations in this corner. And I also plan on cutting the cord to the lamp, because I don't like how I have to kind of drape it across just to have it on. But I do plan on getting one of those light bulbs that all I need is the little remote and no cord needed. So that's what we're going to do. But for now, I wanted to show you guys the actual vibe. But we're going to go ahead and hang this up really fast so you guys can see how that is going to look over there. It looks really cute like that. Oh, it looks good, you guys. So cute. And it really looks good when the candles are lit. But when I get that other, it's kind of like a little, it's a little thing that you can hang like your jewelry on. But y'all, I'm in love with this space. Okay, guys, so here's that vase. I think it turned out so nice. It has like a old clay pot kind of look. Doesn't look perfect. It just, I don't know. I love how the colors turned out. Love how it dried. And I did the same technique on this one as I did the other one upstairs. of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the things that I share with you today, the DIYs, the styling of the shelf, some of the pieces that I got from the thrifted stores, and also my new vanity in my bathroom, you guys. I'm just so excited about that because I love that feminine, cozy look, and y'all been loving my robes lately, so I feel like that and my robe. I think that goes very, very well together. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.